Greetings, YouTube. Good Guy Kai, Bobby, Legacy, Webby. You better not drop any F-bombs. It's a family-friendly stream. Ish. We only suggest things to those higher initiated. You know? 713 Evizone. Yo, we already have double-digit likes. That's amazing. What a start. Let's see how fast we can get to 50. Steven, hello. Reese's is gone. Legacy, story of my life. I mean, really, like, you know, story of my life. Also, Webby, sometimes when you hit go live, I don't know, it refreshes like an ad. I don't know. Jonathan De La Rosa. Just think, by watching that ad, you're contributing like 1,000th of 1 cent to the channel. Cheers. Also, my game is frozen. Let's restart it. Anybody tried Thronebreaker difficulty yet? Any thoughts? Kevin, hey Prof, are you getting tired of the ultra passive AI, which doesn't do a special only to impress the special in the bar? Kevin, I call that the all or nothing node AI, which just builds to a special 3 and then instantly fires. Although that's not the case with Bishop. I showed today in the Thronebreaker content I jumped into that Bishop would just immediately fire a special 1 at the start of the fight if you got knocked out. What's up, Galen Merrick? How are you doing? Good Guy Kai. Thoughts on Absorbing Man in the next featured. Is that tomorrow? Bobby, thank you for the pipe out holla. Lakes, you're here. How you been? Wow. How long has it been? Like 6 months? Galen, I'm doing good. I typed up a bunch of syllabi today. And have a headache from how much I worked to prep my courses, which start Wednesday technically, as in a week from today. Bark that chicken, bark that chicken. BK Tiger, cheers as well. Cheers. iMac. Mama, are you in a parking lot? Yes, Bobby, I was waiting for that. Well, thank you, Galen. Oops, didn't mean to do that. I'm doing well. Well, Mama, do you want to be on for most of the stream, or do you want to chill? It's all good. Obi-Don, I do not grade on a curve, but usually if I'm, you know, grading as usual, like there's a natural curve, but I don't curve the class. Oh, Mama. Long and proud. It is hump day after all. What's up, Advanced Cyclops? Good Guy Kyle was waiting on that.
Hello.
Mama, I can't remember last time you came in and barked the chicken.
Arf.
Arf. My barks got 5 years in the making. It used to sound like a dead squirrel.
Oh, well.
You know, you live and you learn.
That's right.
We get Mom Bear extra long on hump day. We are so blessed. What's up, Steven? Next feature's gonna be good. Isn't it gonna be in like 3.5 weeks?
Late February?
No one has an opinion on dropping Alliance Quest for Battlegrounds. Why would you do that? Isn't Alliance Quest a small time commitment? What map do you run?
I haven't even been in the game today, so I have no idea what's going on.
Which that reminds me. I need to jump into Alliance Quest. Oops. It's the latest I've ever gone in tier 2.
I'm having somebody do that for me because I worked late again tonight. So
You've had a week.
it's been a hell of a week.
What's up, Geezer Gaming? Yeah, I need to jump in.
Don't forget AQ.
Well, see, I have a double path, and the guy that I run a path with and save for Corvus charge didn't come into like 4 hours in. It was closer to 5.
Okay, so what's your excuse?
Well, my excuse is I had to wait for him to get his Corvus charge.
You just power through. Corvus can handle it.
Oh, yeah.
It's only, what, map 6?
Yeah. Oh, but the double evade? Really? Let's try this again. There we go. Now we got the true strike against OG Black Widow. We'll heal it back. Headed to a comedy club today. I wanted to say hi. Well, thank you for saying hi. And bye.
Hola.
¿Cómo estás?
Así, tú.
I love that, like, everybody memorized that in Spanish 1. They thought así meant so, but, like, my hardcore Spanish teacher was like, that is not what people say.
Well, then what do they say?
I don't know. He probably told me. I just didn't listen. Darren,
a Spanish-speaking friend.
So to be clear, like I said in my video, I don't have a problem with Thronebreaker difficulty. I have a problem that they took away the 100% Cab Event Quest rewards, which made it really nice for people who were probably Thronebreaker, and put them into Exploring Thronebreaker, so now you don't get a good chunk of Tier 6 Basic and Tier 3 Alpha for Exploring Cab difficulty in a special bonus objective like you did before.
Oh, you don't?
No, because that's now been moved to Thronebreaker Exploration difficulty, which is a lot more work and a lot tougher.
That's complete.
That's why I made a video on it. So if you go to special objectives, check it out. It's gone.
Like I said, I haven't even been on the game today.
Well, it is new content day too. Earth 25. I give up. I just want Pro Hop to see this Kabam forum post making changes to the featured 6-star Chris. Earth 25, you give up? Why do you give up? Let's check out this post. Did you send me the forum post link? Alright, here we go. Let's bring it up. Ooh.
I watched a really, really dumb movie last night because I couldn't sleep.
Did you not like it?
It was so stupid.
Was it the documentary on my life? Hey-oh!
No.
Okay. That's good to
It
know.
was some movie called Interstellar.
Oh, yeah. That movie is
With Matthew McConaughey.
directed by Christopher Nolan. That movie is not for the faint of heart.
Is dumb.
I don't... Good Guy Kai just did an OMG. What's up, Elliot? Kick rocks! What up, beautiful people? I was about to say Good Guy Kai. I think when you said it was the title, I think his jaw hit the... So, I think it is a movie that you probably have to see multiple times, like most Christopher Nolan movies. With that being said, I know people who love it, and I know people who hate it. It sounds like you would fall under the people who hate it.
I just thought it was stupid.
Wow. Shots fired. Take that, Christopher Nolan. Is anybody excited for Oppenheimer? With that being said,
I don't know who Christopher Nolan is, and that's fine. I just thought that this particular movie by him was very much lacking.
Well, Good Guy Kai, now I know why when I ask you a question sometimes you tend to space out.
I take it he liked that movie.
He says it's an amazing movie. He loves it.
It makes no sense.
iMac, I appreciate the feedback, but keep in mind talking about certain adult things goes against the family-friendly nature of the stream. Good guy Kai, did you like Inception? Have you seen Inception, Mama?
Conception?
No, you've been through Conception multiple times.
This is family friendly.
Inception.
What did you think about?
Inception.
No, I have not.
Inception is my favorite of the non... But my favorite Christopher Nolan movie, hot take, Batman Begins. So, I think Batman Begins...
Congratulations.
Batman Begins is the best Batman movie ever made. Nope, not The Dark Knight, or the Michael Keaton Batmans, or the Robert Pattinson Pattinson. Donnie Fillmore's here. All right, let's talk about this video that Earth 25 was getting. Crazy triggered him. Earth 25, you need to settle down, brother. You're getting triggered. Here we go. Greetings, YouTube. Our man Earth 25 is throwing in more exclamation marks and threats of giving up than my students after the first week of class.
Oh, that's serious.
Also, iMac, The Dark Knight Rises says the best movie ever made is the most comical stance I've ever seen. Do you mean The Dark Knight, or do you really mean The Dark Knight Rises?
I don't know the difference between the two.
You're still taking shots at Interstellar. All right, so there will be 7 featured 6-star champions in the next pool as Absorbing Man got added. I like this a lot, he says. And then, in the comments, there's a forum post to the actual discussion. Earth 25. I got it. We're on the forum post. Take a deep breath, buddy. Alright. Basic Hero release schedule fix and next featured 6-star crystal. This is huge news, let's be honest. Also, shout out to Bobby Arduous and Kick Rocks for leading the honored classroom wall. Greetings, Summoners. Recently, an error in scheduling has thrown off the intended date for champions being added to the basic crystal pool. An error in scheduling. Can you imagine if we tried to say that? Like, an error in scheduling.
You know, I'm going to remember that line, and the next time my boss needs something, by the end of the week, I'm going to say, you know what, sorry, there's an error in scheduling. I don't think I'm going to have it for you.
Also, pro tip, if you ever take a nap and sleep through a meeting, do what I did in undergrad. Just say, I'm sorry, I completely forgot I double booked myself. Works every time. Plus, you'll usually look like crap, and they'll be like, oh, you should go back to bed. You don't look like you feel well. Yeah, I should. I do. We will be reverting to the intended schedule for Infamous Iron Man, who will be added to the basic pool on February 21st, which is still a long time away. This ensures that the addition of 6-star Iron Man Infamous to the basic pool only occurs after his featured hero crystal premiere. Please wait for messaging in the game to verify when a new champion has been added. And not just that, we have seen messaging in the game, and then the crystal doesn't show the image of the champion, so it doesn't actually work. So I would say wait for both. It does suck, though, that for those of you who thought that the Iron Man Infamous was being dropped at the end of January, now it's to wait till almost the end of February. Talk about breaking your heart around Valentine's Day.
Well, it's Kabam. What were you expecting?
For when I die, for them to let me down one more time in the grave.
Probably.
So, please wait for messaging in the game to verify new champion. Following that, the following champions will be added to the basic pool in the following days. So, Spider-Man Supreme, March 7th. Spot, March 21st, 6 days away from my birthday. Clearly you spotted that. Shuri, April 18th. Atuma, May 2nd. Big freaking deal. Mantis, May 16th. Also a big
freaking deal.
Absorbing Man, May 30th. Baron Zemo, June 13th. Champions are added to the basic pool approximately 4.5 to 5 months after the initial release of a champion. This is the big news, though, even though everything else before that, I guess, was important. Additionally, the next 6-star featured hero crystal will contain 7 featured champions. These will be Infamous Iron Man, Spider-Man Supreme, Spot, Shuri, Atuma, Mantis, Absorbing Man. That really is pretty big, considering he's just now coming in the crystal. We apologize for any confusion or frustration this issue may have caused. And what does Kabam do when they don't want blowback, Mama, on the forums? What do they do after they get done with the forum post? Any ideas?
They don't allow comments?
Exactly. They do what's called closing a thread.
So, I mean, I don't even go to the forums, and I could pretty much tell you that.
So, again, borrow this. Next time your boss wants to talk to you about something, you just immediately tell them, I'm sorry, this discussion has been closed. Try that.
Yep.
See how that works. Well, I can understand why people are disappointed. We just discussed last night on the channel, just 24 hours ago, how Infamous Iron Man, right? Or 25 Infamous Iron Man was supposed to be, what, do we say January 31st? In like 3 weeks? And now it's like 6 weeks?
Crazy.
So, and I can't think of a champion that has more hype right now than Infamous Iron Man. And what really stinks is all those YouTubers, fellow colleagues, friends, who have multiple Abyss Nexus crystals, including the one from Kabam Santa that Paragon players got for free during the Christmas holiday week. Now they have to hoard that thing until February 21st to open it. Huh.
Not fair.
So, yeah, I do see this as a big deal on one hand that we have 7 champions in the featured pool, but keep in mind, that's still only a 4.2% drop rate for that champion, and you're going to have a much better chance of getting that champion, statistically speaking, if you open an Abyss Nexus Crystal for that champion, but now you're going to have to wait an additional month. So, this is huge news in both a positive and negative manner. Positive is 7 featured champions, the next 6-star featured. Negative is, for those of you that had circled 3 weeks from yesterday, 3 weeks from January 10th, being when you'd get to hunt for Infamous Iron Man, JK, now you got to circle 6 weeks from now? No. Mom, this is like a pregnancy. There's a big difference between 3 weeks and 6 weeks, right?
Huge.
See? Boom. So there you go. By the way, Skull the Comic one, all the mods are friends of mine. They have earned my friendship. And they've earned the ability to go to counseling after hearing way too many puns. All right.
Confirm.
You can definitely confirm that. All right, stay tuned if you're watching this live. If not, let us know what you think of this huge news. I see it as a positive and a negative. I'm keeping it at 100, or as somebody once said, keeping it at 1,000.
Good night.
K-Man OG, I have 2 Tech Abyss Nexus waiting. Also, Thronebreaker Event Quest is lame. K-Man, tell me what you think of Thronebreaker Event Quest. Because I still think it would be way cooler if they had kept in the exploration objective for Cavalier Event Quest and added it in. I still think it's shady that those rewards that we counted on for Cav exploration have essentially been moved to Thronebreaker exploration, which is a lot more work and a lot more literal energy and figurative energy. Also, we got 3 names up there. We got an assembly.
Now, I haven't been in the game at all, but Trashy did say that he did not think that the Thronebreaker
was that hard.
No,
I don't think it's that hard. I think it's just, I mean, you've done Cavalier, obviously.
Yep.
So it's Cavalier, but it's got like 10 to 15,000 higher PI and 10 to 15,000, I don't want to say 10 to 15,000, like a couple thousand more attack. And okay. I guess the big deal, which Kabam gets to taunt us with, especially with champs like 7-star Quake, is the fact in Thronebreaker difficulty there are 7-star defenders.
Oh, okay.
And I still feel like looking at 7 stars, they just look fake to me. I'm just like, that's too many stars. Shut up, Hollywood. Man. All right, well, I'm going to drop that video we just recorded in 40 minutes. That is huge news. But for guys like K-Man OG that thought in less than 3 weeks, technically, they were going to get to hunt for Infamous Iron Man. God, now you're just 6 weeks away. That sucks. And I realize that there are like Kabam loyalists who think that the only takeaway from that post should have just been excitement for the featured. No. That's not how this channel works. I'm not a puppet. Or a muppet. I'm barely a human being.
There you go.
Bada bing, bada boom. Alright. Here we go. Y'all, I have now recorded over 12,000 videos.
Do you have a life?
No. No, that is... One second, I'm going to pull up that is not even a debate. But at least in my defense, I have never pretended to have a life. Like...
True.
So keep in mind that my students don't care and don't pay attention to my YouTube channel. So they just think that, like, I read one of my evaluations because I'm putting my annual review together. And they said, I'm convinced he doesn't sleep. He just watches videos and learns broadcast all night, which is true, but it's also mainly because of MCFC. But I average... On a good night, I'll get like 5 hours. On a bad night, I'll get anywhere between 1.5 to 2.5 hours of sleep.
Damn.
And I've been doing this for 5 years. But remember, I don't have the 3 big distractions, right? No pets, no kids, no plans.
Well, I have 2 out of the 3.
Yeah, you're not a plant person, are you?
No.
You're talking about something...
Like fake plants that look real.
Well, given your stories of past relationships, you've had to fake a lot.
You know it.
I do. Especially with the little smokies.
Oh, boy.
All right. What's up, Matt McLean? How you doing? Good guy Kai. Good guy Kai just said, I have a wife. Bobby, do you want kids? Aren't you glad you don't have kids? Jose Rivera Valentin is back with a message. What is up, good people? Your magical moose man is back. I did a bit of detox from MCOC for a bit. I missed you. We missed you too, buddy. Was it good to detox? Was it like our man DRC who goes straight to just the meat and alcohol? You're a godfather / cool uncle? That's the best, isn't it? BK Tiger says, I have a 6-year-old little tiger. I love him so much. When you say little tiger, you mean cat, right? You don't actually mean a little tiger. You're not related to Mike Tyson, are you?
Uh-oh. Hope not.
Because that would be very memorable. Is anybody dueling a 6-star with me, by the way? Anybody? Also, is anybody like me, and when you try to write or think of the phrase 2023, your brain short circuits?
Oh, I've been messing up all day because I have to write 23 to 24.
Oh.
And I can't.
Elliot, did you watch one recently? Did you subject yourself to that torture? Because that is cruel and unusual punishment. But I will technically not take the blame because even though the video is public and maybe I could pull it, it is a free will offering to watch one of my pizza reviews dressed as Mr. Incredible.
I was just going to say free torture. Did he watch Interstellar also?
Yeah, I think you enjoyed Interstellar most than most people enjoy watching me dress up as Mr. Incredible. Also, we are 18 likes away from opening a 6-star. We have well over 70. It was a cinematic masterpiece.
Who said that?
I've never seen Mama Bear more offended by a reaction.
I mean, if you want a cinematic masterpiece, go watch Goodfellas.
What's up, Steve Wester?
Steve.
Elliot says he prefers my pizza review over Interstellar. Yo, this is getting crazy. Also, I'm going to have...
I would prefer that also.
Yeah, but that ain't saying much. Obi-Don said the time displacement in Interstellar was pretty compelling. Not to everybody.
Now, you know what I also watched recently?
What's up, Wheel? I do have... Do you get HBO Max?
No.
Okay. So there is a documentary from about the 1980s, which I know you'd love, about a place called Action Park in...
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what Action Park is?
Yep, I've heard of it.
Yeah. How it was like the biggest and most dangerous water park in the history of society.
Yep.
Literally, the documentary is called Class Action Park.
Yeah, they were like flying off of because the sidewalls weren't high enough.
Yeah, they were also made of concrete, and engineers didn't actually build them. It was like people on meth. Anyhow, the documentary is literally called Class Action Park, and I think you would love it. And there's a bunch of like video from the 80s in there. It's like, basically they called it the real life Goonies. Like, in the 80s, if you lived in New Jersey, you didn't go out to play. You went out to die.
Hey, I lived through the 80s. I'm perfectly fine.
That's part of the appeal. You got scars, but you survived. Obi-Dom, do you have HBO Max? Let me know what you think if you watch it. Class Action Park. It's wild. It's so good and so unbelievable. Thank you, Hercules. So BK Tiger, they renovated it like apparently 4 different times according to the video. For lawsuit reasons and other reasons. It's a wild story. Bobby, if you have HBO Max, watch it. Class Action Park. Are you still here, Mama?
I'm here.
Also, I saw people bringing up The Last of Us last week, and there were some people like, yeah, but it's getting terrible reviews. No, it's not. It's got the greatest reviews of any video game movie in history. And Jose, I am a terrible person. You're right. I was talking about all things... all things documentary. And now I've sort of reclaimed some... We're also one name away from a multiverse. That's crazy. Yeah, so Galen, I do not have a rank 5 yet. If I want to rent one, I'll just put a 30% boost into him.
There you go.
Well, Kick Rocks, the problem is, if you want to say they're wrong, then that means it's terrible, because, like, it started out with, like, a 98% on Rotten Tomatoes. Although I would argue the worst thing to ever happen in the movie industry is Rotten Tomatoes, because so many of the best hits of the last 30 years have terrible Rotten Tomato scores.
I don't even pay attention to those.
Well, that's kind of the point, but a lot of people do. Well, Jose with another $5. I'll let the chat pick who should go on the wall with the $5. All right, Jose has nominated someone's name to be famous on the wall. Famous for an evening. Who's it going to be? Good Guy Kai says, give it to Rentra. Ooh.
But the movie I watched the other day and that I did enjoy...
Colton, way to nominate yourself. You know what? I love it. Good Guy Kai. Shout out to you and your lovely bride. Also, Good Guy Kai. Did you see my second video? Yeah. There you go. Sorry, what were you saying?
No. I watched the movie Greenland.
Oh, was it good?
I enjoyed that.
That's true. There's no female on the wall. Although last time Webby just said she likes it not on the wall but against it. Webby said Greenland is good. Webby, what's your favorite movie of all time? Joel Williams. What is up? There you go, Webby. Multi-purpose. We are 1 like away from 50, by the way. Who's going to be our 50th like? Technically, we get to 69 likes right now, which is pretty dang rare for this channel. Wheel, I haven't seen the menu yet, but I do know I can watch it. It looks like a good thriller, but a little violent. How violent was it, Wheel?
How violent was what?
The menu.
Oh, I don't know.
Hey, 18 likes away from 69 now. We got there. Not that much, just a little blood. Okay. That's good to know. Alright, y'all, I'm about to be intentionally uppercutted by Luke Cage. There we go. Gotta get knocked down somehow.
Face block.
Darren, I am a fan of The Prestige. Talk about a good A-list actor movie. Earth 25, no worries. Geezer Gaming later. Is anybody going to duel me for a 6-star? Anybody out there? Jose with $10 more. Webby and Mama on the community because we're an inclusive community. The Moose has spoken. Well, so much for the sausage fest. It's now got a little less sausage.
Spice.
It's now got a little fish.
Fish tacos.
Just like we talked about last night.
Uh-huh.
That's why I said it. It was still in my mind. And we officially have a multiverse, an honored multiverse of madness. We're also 12 likes away from 69. Yes, Jose. Thank you, Bobby. Jose, do you want the magical, mystical moose as the profile pic? I mean, it would only be fair. Steven said, let's spin. All right, after this. There's my intercept, good guy Kai. Now it's time to get uppercutted by Cyclops. Woo! I guess I could have been hit by a special one, but that was less damage. Dang, Caveman, can you send me some gameplay of a rank 4 Titania? That'd be interesting.
That would be cool.
Doobie got his first rank 4. Who was it? All right, Galen, great to see you. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, Jose. Bobby, in honor of Jose, do you want to do intro? Hello. How do I say this? Also, yikes. Hello, Bono's? What's up, everybody? How you, Prof Off? Love the videos. Always love to see the videos pop up. You are my main source of info for the game. Well, isn't that terrifying? I'm sorry. J-Rock, it's also been... We've had so many people come out of the literal J-Rocks tonight. Did notifications work for the first time in like 6 months? Nick Sizzle's here too? What?
I usually get a notification.
Steve Wester Webby's favorite movie is Low Key equals 9.5 weeks. Is that to celebrate her firstborn? Steve Wester. Thanks, Smiley F, baby. That's quite the name. Ryan Veda's here. No notifications. Oh, Ryan. You know who I blame on that? Groot.
Why is it Groot's fault?
I don't know. McSizzle, I forget we're only 7 years apart. That's awesome. Y'all, McSizzle's birthday's tomorrow.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Oh, Ryan's doing the face palm again. Are we embarrassing you, Ryan? All right. So, for tonight's crystal opening, it is technically... Which round? Let's refresh. Refresh. I have made over 10,000 thumbnails.
That's insane. I haven't made any.
Well, you know what you always said to me. You don't like to do the work.
No, I don't. I just like to lay there. Or sit there, I mean. Or, whatever.
It is unlucky number 13. Is that the Dan Marino round? We also have another $5 holler from Kaylin. Is it Kaylin? Got my first 6-star rank 3 for Big Rewards. Galactus. Let's add you to the wall. We are just, really, seriously, 9 likes away from 69. I don't know if we've gotten to 69 all year.
Wow.
I know.
Yeah, we have.
You say that with some authority. Maybe once.
I'm almost positive we have.
Well.
Or you have.
So, Jose, let's go with the Magical Moose. As always, put your comments in the chat. We're 6 likes away from 69. If you guess the correct champion, we'll shout you out. Greetings, YouTube. This has been a wonderful live stream. This has just been fantastic. Our man Jose Rivera Valentin was not the first donation. No, that was Bobby Artis with the $5 PayPal. Holla! Pow pow! But Jose is responsible for putting the name of the champion that is going to be our lucky profile pick, finally replacing a 2-day run. That's right, 2 days straight for the foot. I always look forward. You know what? Let's do this one, Jose. It's Rintra with like something on his horn. What is that, like a balloon? Also, Toad with the long tongue and a popsicle. Now that's subjective. I don't think I've ever seen that one. I don't even know how I have that one. Jose said, I love that pick. All right, perfect. Moose. The Bullfighter. Bullfighter, we missed you, man. By the way, Bullfighter, I was going to message you, but this is going to send me one. It took me 10 hours to go through all of the messages I was behind on Evizone. And when I finally did, it still said I had 2 unread messages, but they were invisible. How do I get rid of that? Let me know in the feedback. Webby, once again, has said there is another $100 on Red Skull for the second night in a row. We have not awakened the Lord and Savior. I wish we would have, but we don't. Mama, who you feeling tonight?
I'm going with Iron Man Infinity War.
Okay. I would like to see Christian Bale Gore. I'd like to see Sabretooth finally awaken since you complained about getting yours awakened. Psh. The 1970s adult film star Misty Knight would be nice. Cersei still needs to be awakened. Silver Centurion, who has a pretty high PI. Medusa. And then you've got the usual suspects down here. You know, the hardest champion for me to pull statistically, I can't explain it all, is Green Goblin. It took me forever to awaken my 5-star. Iceman would be great. Hey, Bonos! Hearing you pronounce my name was hilarious, and me and my son play together, and we both got 6-star Doom today. What? So, Bonos, that's not how to say your name, huh? I almost called you Bone Man number 2. You've got a son. Does Bone Man have any kids?
No.
All right. Well, then maybe he's Bone Boy. There you go.
He is married, though.
Oh, the plot thickens. Bone Man, why haven't you talked about your wife on the channel? She needs our prayers. All right, Mama. Titania, Quicksilver, Galactus, Valkyrie, Gore, Wiccan. What do you think?
Gore.
All right. There he is. How many times are you backing out?
4.
Oh, Kitticus is
4,
back.
4.
There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. And there's 4. We have so many calls for Moo Man. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Joel, don't wish that. I mean, remember, if we get Red Skull, Webby said she'd donate $100. I don't know if it's Monopoly money or not, but that's what she said. Tell me when to release.
How about right now?
All right. So much on the line for Moo Man. So much. Do you want to tap it or let it spin out?
Spin it out.
All right. Hands are up. If we get Rentra, I will fall out of this chair. Joel is nice enough to say group because he has a feeling. What's that feeling? A bad bowel movement?
I'm telling you, you should try Groot.
All right, here we go. Sasquatch. I mean, come on. Let's go. That is amazing. I love it. Anybody guess? No, probably not. That is a Max Signal. How many of you could have used that?
Nice.
I'm telling you, I will take that pull on any day that ends in Y. The magical, mystical moose with some object hanging off of his horn was great luck. And Joel is our first rigged. Where's Ryan Beta's rigged? Caveman adds in. Steven Duldman got a 6-star thing. Where's Kevin Martin for that? All right, y'all. I still have never opened an Awakening gem from these Max Sig crystals. I swear. They used to be pretty common when they first came out, and then they nerfed the drop rates. That's my conspiracy theory of the year. Of course, double 7-star shards is still really good. All right, Mama, say when to tap.
No.
I wish we had 7-star Immortal Iron Fistness. Do you think that once 7 stars come in the game, they'll put a 7-star in here? I hope so. All right, for the 1000th time in a row, basically, it was this. All right, well, that gets me to 34,975, or 925, 7-star shards. Wow. Well, shout out to Bobby Arduous, Kickrocks86, Jose Rivera Valentin, Caveman OG, Elliot Gorlick, Rentra, Bonos, Webby, Mom Bear, Steve Wester, and Kaylin Scott for being the honored multiverse of the night and getting on the wall. See you all Thursday night. Until then, let's go. Noel, Max Sig, good night.
Very nice. Good night.